Hello everyone, welcome to Chelsea Sport Focus. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. The next Chelsea goal machine, Osimhen to Stamford Bridge. Written in destiny, say Blues legends. Chelsea's desperate search for a world-class number 9 could finally come to an end, and the name on everyone's lips is Victor Osimhen. The 26-year-old Nigerian goal machine has once again lit up Europe, this time with an astonishing season at Galatasaray, bagging 26 goals in 30 league games on loan from Napoli. But now, with his £64 million, €75 million release clause expiring mid-July, Chelsea are running out of time to act. And now, the Chelsea legends have spoken. Their voices are loud. Their message is one: Osimhen must wear blue. He is Chelsea's future. Didier Drogba. He can do even more in blue than he did in Turkey or Italy. Speaking to Sky Sports, Chelsea's most iconic number 9, Didier Drogba, gave Osimhen the ultimate endorsement. I believe in him. Victor can make it at Chelsea, more than he did in other clubs. Look at what he's done at Napoli, at Galatasaray, at Lille. This is a striker for the big moments, big matches, and big stadiums. If he comes to Chelsea, he'll explode. Coming from Drogba, the man who dragged Chelsea to Champions League glory in 2012, this isn't just a compliment, it's a passing of the torch. John Obi Mikel. He is Blues in the blood, our next goal machine. On his Obi-Wan podcast, midfield enforcer John Obi Mikel lit up when talking about Osimhen. He is Blues in the blood. He's got hunger, humility, and that Nigerian spirit. This is the next Chelsea goal machine. He's our savior. He knows how to carry pressure, and he's ready. Mikel, who played with the best at Stamford Bridge, believes Osimhen is more than a good fit. He's destined to be here. John Terry. Seeing him in other shirts makes me angry. He's our new Drogba. Legendary captain John Terry took his emotions public in an interview that left no room for doubt. It makes me angry seeing Osimhen in other clubs. He must be a Chelsea player this summer. He's got the fight, the fire, the finish. He's the new Drogba in blue. Terry's passion mirrors the fans. Watching a world-class striker thrive elsewhere while Chelsea struggle in front of goal has been painful. Osimhen, to Terry, is the missing piece. Enzo Marresca has already given the green light. New manager Enzo Marresca knows the type of striker his tactical system demands, and Victor Osimhen fits the profile perfectly. While Liam Delap has arrived from Ipswich for £30 million and Nicholas Jackson continues to develop, Marresca has made it clear he wants a ready-made leader up top. We're building something special, Marresca said earlier this month. To win big games, you need players who scare defenders. Osimhen is exactly that. Behind the scenes, he's pushing to make the deal happen before the clause expires. The clock is ticking. Release clause expires mid-July. Chelsea must act fast. Osimhen's £64 million clause is only valid until mid-July, and only for non-Italian clubs. If they fail to complete the transfer in time, Napoli will be free to demand a higher price or simply reject all offers. Juventus, PSG, Galatasaray, and even Liverpool are circling. Chelsea must act now or risk watching another generational striker slip through their fingers. This is more than a transfer. This is a return to glory. Victor has conquered France, Italy, and Turkey. Now, he's ready for the biggest stage in world football. At Stamford Bridge, they don't just want goals. They want warriors. They want legends. With Drogba blessing the move, Mikel calling him our savior, and Terry demanding his arrival, there's no excuse left. Bring Osimhen to Chelsea. This summer, this window. This is the moment. Chelsea can sign Mike Maignan and Jamie Gittins this weekend as Enzo Marresca eyes huge windfall. All the latest Chelsea transfer news as Enzo Marresca looks to bolster his squad this summer. Chelsea could snap up Mike Maignan and Jamie Gittins this weekend. The AC Milan goalkeeper and the Borussia Dortmund winger were both heavily linked with moves to Stamford Bridge ahead of the Club World Cup, but the Blues couldn't secure their signatures before the deadline. Football London understands that Chelsea were willing to submit a £13 million offer for Maignan earlier this month, but the Italian giants wanted in excess of £20 million. The 29-year-old shot-stopper has recently entered the final year of his contract at the San Siro, putting Milan under pressure to rethink the West Londoners' bid. If Maignan doesn't pen an extension, the Serie A giants will be forced to make a tough decision. Milan must weigh up whether they'd rather risk losing the France international for free next year or cut their losses and cash in during the summer transfer window. Meanwhile, Chelsea are preparing a fresh offer for Gittins, Football.London understands. Despite having recently had a £42 million bid rejected by Dortmund, the 20-year-old winger remains the Blues' primary target. It's said that the West Londoners have already verbally agreed on personal terms, with Gittins understood to be very keen on a switch to Stamford Bridge. Football London understands that talks with the Bundesliga outfit are ongoing, and they want £50 million for his signature. Chelsea have fallen short in negotiations for two players this month, but the Club World Cup can transform their fortunes. If the Blues beat Flamengo on Friday night, they'll pocket an additional £1.5 million for winning the match. The West Londoners won their opening game of the group stages earlier this week, beating Los Angeles FC 2-0. A win against Flamengo will see Chelsea qualify for the Club World Cup knockout stages and bank a further £5.8 million. Two victories and a place in the last 16 will guarantee the Blues at least £8.8 million in prize money, not to mention the £9.9 million to £29.6 million reward for simply participating in the competition. Those extra funds could help Chelsea fund new bids for Maignan and Gittins, wrapping up deals as early as this weekend. If the West Londoners make the quarter-finals, they'll receive £10.1 million. The Club World Cup semi-finalists will rake in an extra £16.2 million, while the two finalists will get a further £23.2 million. And finally, the winners of the tournament will receive £30 million in prize money. Marresca certainly understands the benefits of returning to Cobham as victors, outlining his intention to win the Club World Cup. Speaking to the club website, the Blues boss said, "When you are the Chelsea head coach, or if you are a Chelsea player, you must always try to win. It doesn't matter if it's the Club World Cup or another competition. That is what is expected." At this moment in the year, the players are normally away enjoying their holiday and recovering energy. That is not the case, because we are here to try to win. We can rest after the Club World Cup. I feel proud to lead Chelsea into the Club World Cup. It is the first and everything is new for us. So we must adapt as quickly as possible to make sure we're ready.